Well, morning folks, Sean here, Fayon back. Right, it's been exactly a week now since our European tour. Didn't really check in with you on the last day because we had a shocking ride home from London all the way to St Helens. It took us best part of 8 hours, which should have took us 4.5. It was gridlocked. We did a load of filtering, even though we had the big panniers on GS and that. It was just shocking. It was shocking, but we made it home anyway. Going to go for a meet around Wales today. No panniers on, so should make life a bit easier. Bike feels a bit sprightlier. Yeah, the ride home was disgraceful, proper disgraceful. We had 2 weeks around Spain and France. No jams, no nothing, no rain. Get off Channel Sun, it's pissing down with rain, and nearly a 10-hour ride home altogether. Oh, the first 60 mile were alright. There was night on, I thought we might have dropped on. Well, the rest of it was disgraceful. Well, that's Britain for you, innit? No fault for coming home on a Friday afternoon. Not very well thought out, but we're back. We made it in one piece. Everything's hunky-dory. We just fueled up. And we'll go for a meet around Wales. We're over Runcorn Bridge. It was forecast to be glorious today. It's not cold, but it's hardly cracking flags. Well, we'll give it a whirl. Oh, one of them Lexus in front of the XFs, or whatever it's called, the ones with 4 exhausts, must be pretty quick, aren't they? M3 Rival, or whatever it is. But yeah, it was a good old tour, but we're back, and that's a reality. I had a week in work. Now the videos for the tour are starting getting uploaded now. I've had a bit of either editing them, and because we have 3 or 4 different devices and getting them all together, but they just started coming on now. So on YouTube, it's Big Daddy Sean on YouTube. The first 2 days are toll roads really, which we did actually plan. It's not that was. It's just happening. We did actually plan toll roads just to get through France to get down to Spain. So today has just gone on for day 3 to San Sebastian from Poitiers, and then tomorrow's will be on from Poitiers to Sitges, which is just short of Barcelona, but we went cross country there through all mountains and that, so that'll be some good footage on that. That's got to be edited tonight, hopefully uploaded and done tomorrow, but day 3's just gone on now if you want to check it out. Not a great deal on there, to be honest. It's me just barbling loads of crap, like, but we're still getting used to it. But yeah, it's enjoyable. I'm living the dream. So we're not sure in Wales where we're going yet. We'll probably head towards Ruffin, then go up to Llangollen and maybe over to Bangor, and I don't know where we're going to end up yet. We'll just see what weather's like and just play it by ear really. That's what we'll do. So for now we'll check it out, and we'll check back in a bit when there's something to see. See you later folks. Right folks, we're back on now, just jumped off Main Road and gonna have a mulch up through Mull, then into Ruffin, and then follow the road and maybe past Betsy Culwyd, and not sure after that, maybe up to Bangor or Anglesey or somewhere along them lines. Traffic's been nowhere near as bad as everybody was going on about this Black Friday and mad weekend because it's the last bank holiday of the year and everyone's out and about for do something, but no, it's been pretty straightforward up to now. We're pretty much done with main roads now. We're out and about in the rural areas. But yeah, we're going to have a meet up here, go into Mould, and then up through Ruffin. And just see how we get on. With no specific destination, we're just going to play by ear and rock and roll. Got some bits and bobs in back box, a couple of drinks, flask, some butties and that. Yeah, do that. And maybe have a swift half up way home. Oh, there's blue sky in distance there, whether you can see it on camera. It's a bit grim to the left of us, but where we're heading looks a bit optimistic there. Try that out. Well, as I said, roads have been pretty much clear. We thought we'd hit a jam before, but it was just a van had a blowout and blocking one at lanes, but other than that it's been straight sailing. Bloody hell, news has not shut up today about how bad it's going to be. It's not materialised like that, although there's plenty time yet. Anyway, I'll just get into Mullen and Ruthin and throw the camera back on and we'll see what's what. See you in a bit. Well folks, on our way into Ruthin. Been pretty quiet, as I said before. It's nothing like expected. Expected to be traffic left, right and centre, but been tremendous up to now. Probably get into Ruthin now and be rampacked. Welsh countryside. Still not warmed up any, yeah? Let's have a look. The old degrees. Have a look. What we're getting 16 and a half. Now we did forecast more than that. I think he's taking its time warming up today. It was forecast 22 today, but 16 and a half is hardly cold. It's doable, isn't it? Yeah. We're not going to freeze to death, I don't think. But yeah, if you're looking around Wales and the roads like this, you can't complain. As the tractor comes up the other way, we've probably got 600 cars behind it. Oh, that's not too bad. But this is a bit of a bad road for overtaking this part here. Especially when you've got somebody on back and you're not just looking after yourself, are you? The views from up here are tremendous. But as I said, we're going to drop into Ruthin and then follow the old road as if we was going sort of towards Bala, but then we're going to drift to right then and head up towards Betsy Coed, and then maybe have a quick coffee break there and brew somewhere, and then we'll attempt to head into Anglesey today. The weather's supposed to be alright up there. That's the plan anyway up to now. Might change it, might nip into Bangor, I don't know. Didn't we have a lovely time? They went to Bangor and all that. Could even sing it up there. I think that, yeah, I was trying to think back then. Last week was our first day home today. The week before that, I honestly can't remember. I think we were still in Sitges then. Maybe making our way to Andorra, maybe. Yeah, I'm just letting Tom talk as a miss at the moment, in case you're wondering why it sounds like I'm talking to a third person. Yeah, she's talking. I'm trying to work out where we was when we was on tour on this day. I think we was making our way to Andorra, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe not, maybe it was our last day in Sitges this. Yeah, I think it was, because I think we left Sitges on the Sunday morning. Yeah, I think we left Sitges on Sunday morning. I think. I don't know anyway, it doesn't really matter. No. We were boiling up then. But yeah, coming into Ruthin. This Silver Focus in front of the red BM's proper being cautious and don't want to pull out. Oh, they've all gone. Yay, winner. What's the old bill around here? The old bill are not lovers of motorbikes, aren't they? You know, the local constabulary. They're not two-wheeled friends, really. I got done it wagging up here about 5 months ago. The sat-nav said it was still a 60 mile an hour road, and I was doing 37 and a 30. Well, it was a 30, but on my sat-nav it said it was a 60. And it's like through a massive industrial estate, but it was wide. There was all the industrial estate finished at that point, so we were just going through it and just following traffic. So it must have got everyone, like, because I was just going along, and I said the police car in the corner, he's gone out and looked down and thought, oh, I'll be alright. I thought a worst case scenario was only a 40, and it was a 30, so 37 and a 30 at wagging. So first time in my life I've been done for speeding. Although a couple of years ago I got done, but I got on them stupid thingy courses. Back to work, fucking slap your hands, sit on a chair and listen to bollocks for 3 hours courses and pay 100 quid for privilege. But they didn't get points, so the other month, first time I ever got points on my licence for speeding. Hang on, just touch a bit of wood, touch the old loaf there, we don't get it done today, but I'm usually alright. I might usually notice them a bit more easier, but it's just one of those things. Sat-nav said 60, the road looked, at the worst case scenario, it looked a 40, but it was a 30. So, I got my hand slapped. I got 3 points. But, never mind. These things happen. I suppose once in 28 years of driving, once for car speed, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Well, this is Ruthin anyway. I'm just dropping into Ruthin. I come down here, it wagging a lot of delivery. Anyway, as soon as we get out of Ruthin and get it twisted, I'll throw the camera back on and I will speak to you in a bit. So, cheerio for now. Hang on. Yeah, Batman here. Batman not right on side here, folks. Living the dream. Living the dream. Okay, Christ. Well, folks, I think we're back again. For some reason, remote control's not working on handlebars. I did charge it up, but I was just saying to Mrs. then it did only charge for half an hour. They went green as if it was fully charged, which it shouldn't have been. No, it's just flashing red then as if it was run out of battery. So it might be a manual start and finish with the camera, with the drift. A lovely set of roads these round here. Back road from Ruthin up to the road that leads to Betsy Coed. We've got a GSXR, old ones, 750 behind us, other Strad versions. I used to have one there myself, went to Portugal on one of them. It's red to think of doing it now. Jesus, I've got cramp thinking about it. I went to Portugal on a GSXR 750 years ago. About, I don't know, 16 years ago maybe. First proper tour, and I think the excitement got us through, like, but Jesus, thinking about doing it now. I was bloody sports bike. Because the first year we got virtually all the way to Albufeira on the first day from Bilbao through back roads, and I think there was 12 of us, so imagine what the fuel stops were like. We're all doing about 120 miles before we need fuel. And we needed about 6 fuel stops. I mean, there's that many of you. Some want to smoke, some want to drink, and oh god, every fuel stop was a 3/4 of an hour of her. So we didn't actually get there the first day because we lost hours on the fueling. Oh, somebody having a walk down road, as you do. I'll mooch down the country road. Not the safest of occupations or leisurely pastimes, but everyone's to their own. Don't knock it. I think this is recording anyway. It's flashing red. I can see it in mirror. I've just no idea why the remote's not working. I don't know if I brought the bloody cable. I could have charged it on the USB thing on the handlebars, but never mind. I'm sure we can manually control it for one day. Lovely views. Lovely views. Right, so next year we're doing a tour of Spain and Portugal next year. Doing the old ferry to Portsmouth to either Bilbao or Santander. Either, doesn't really matter. Whichever. Over mountains into Portugal. And then I'm going to mooch around. It should be a bit better. The roads are a lot better over there than France. France is, as much as it's alright, it was quiet, it was great, but the roads are grim. It's really flat. It's like going Holland. The roads are just completely flat, which when you're trying to keep your bloody mind occupied and that, it's easy to lose concentration when you took along a long road and nothing really look at. Yeah, easy to lose concentration. Anyway, that's next year's plan. We'll do a lot of movies in between now, jaunts all over the place. I'm sure we'll get a weekend to Holland or some. We'll do some bits and bobs in between. Well, the back tyre's virtually done on this bike now, so we won't need a new back tyre really after today's ride. We've been Paris once on it, and then we've done the 14-day tour around Europe, plus countless rides out. So this tyre's squared off, and it's virtually on limiters now. So probably finish it off today, and then new back tyre in order. Front one's so. Front one's probably got another half a dozen rides left in it. So I'll be tempted to leave that on, just change the back and then change the front when it's due, and the front then should do another 2 back tyres really, because the fronts don't really wear down so much on these, from what I've been I've told off people. A few of my mates have got them and that. Well, it's like that on any bike, innit? It's not just these sports bikes, anything. Oh, lads are here. Go on, pal. Oh, they're all living dream there. Yeah, loads of them. This Golf in front must be a local, because very rarely touches brakes. Seems to know where all bends are, doesn't panic. And this is one of them roads, you've got to know it really. I come down here a fair bit in wagon, so I'm not so bad like, oh, this Golf in front notice, he hardly ever, unless it's brake lights don't work, he's hardly ever touched the brakes, which is good. It's always great to be behind a local, because it's sort of leading way then, and they're not really holding you up. Go past, you know what I mean, you can drop a gear and go past him and that, like, but he's hardly going slow, so he's got obviously spot the danger before we do, which is always a good thing. When you're at front, you're sort of the road tester when you're at front. If it goes wrong for you. So let somebody else be wing commander at front. But this J6R behind us, he's not tried to he's not even caught up. So he must be happy with it. We're doing a steady 60, 70, so on a single track road, it's enough at times. As I've said before, getting back in one piece is the first and foremost. The sun's trying, come out, it's doing its best. Kicking and screaming, get out there. It's 11:05 now. Oh, it's got chance yet anyway, there's chance. Road, mate, I think he was sick of us having lights on behind him, probably dazzling him in mirror. Have a bit of fun with this J6R now. Yeah. Last few videos I've had a bit of trouble with road noise, wind noise. I've repositioned the microphone at helmet, and until we get home and listen to it, no idea whether it's done the trick or what. No idea, because obviously I've got the external mic plugged in, which should take most of the noise out, but it's not done. If anybody's on YouTube listening or watching, and we're on a drift ghost, if anybody's got any ideas or whatever, just throw a comment on and be gladly received. Or greatly received even. Well, considering that this is supposed to be the busiest day here for travelling, except for that golf just, we've not really seen It's not roads. Good thing about these BMW GSs with servo brakes, even with somebody on back and luggage and everything, you can just one finger or two finger brakes, and you don't even have to really pull lever. You just ease it on, and it doesn't have bloody anchor bike up. What did you say though? I know, too busy bloody gawping at sat-navs and bloody all sorts and gabbing away and looking at that GSXR in my mirrors. Sorry folks, I was coming down hill then and that GSXR seemed to back off a bit, and like times I'd seen it in a little wide run into corner, but there's no cover, you can see there's no open road, it's no big deal. Got one of my wagging there, I come down there in wagging and Jesus Christ, take all the road up, whether there's something coming or not. No choice. Or back at wagging the white bridge out. Well, yeah, anyway, I don't got any ideas about this wind noise on, because I've heard some videos on there and they've all been really, really clear. You don't really hear any wind. I'm wondering if you're putting tape over the mics. I don't know. So, if anybody's got any ideas how to reduce the wind noise on it, throw a comment on and we'll take it on board. And when you're coming into corners, it's squared tyres. Well, my back tyre, honestly, now at the moment, you could probably stand the bike up without the standing it and stand up. It's that flat. But it's still got another ride in it. Oh, look at mountains over there. I think temperatures dropped then because I just breathed on visor and visor missed it up a bit. That's expected. Anyway folks, we'll sign out for now, we'll check back in a bit. See you later. That's a good sign out.